Be me, 26 years old, night shift cook at the Rusty Spoon, a 24-hour diner on the edge of town where dreams go to die. Haven't seen the sun in 3 years. My skin is the color of uncooked dough. My blood is 60% caffeine and 40% spite. Graduated with a degree in philosophy. Useful for asking why, while scraping burnt eggs off the griddle. Spoiler, there is no answer. Spend my nights listening to synthwave and true crime podcasts. My apartment is a studio above a laundromat. It smells like detergent and loneliness. My only friend is Kevin. Kevin is the dishwasher. He's 22 and convinced Dogecoin is going to replace the US dollar by next Tuesday. It's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, the witching hour for weirdos. Diner is empty, except for Shaky Pete. Pete is drinking his 5th cup of coffee and vibrating. I'm in the back, cleaning the deep fryer. The grease trap smells like the bog of eternal stench. Bell rings. Someone walked in, wiped my hands on my apron, which is more stain than fabric, walked to the front, expecting a trucker or a drunk college kid. Instead, I see her. She's wearing an EMT uniform, navy blue pants, boots that look heavy enough to crush a skull, radio clipped to her hip. She looks absolutely destroyed. Dark circles under her eyes, deep enough to store quarters in. Hair pulled back in a messy ponytail that's giving up on life. She sits at the counter, not a booth, slams a notebook down. Coffee, black, and a slice of cherry pie. Her voice is raspy, like she's been screaming or smoking. Maybe both. Coming right up, I say. My voice cracks because I haven't spoken in 4 hours. Smooth. Pour the coffee. It's hours old and basically sludge. Fresh pot is brewing. This is the dregs. I warn her. She takes a sip anyway. It's terrible. I love it. She doesn't look up from her notebook. I cut a slice of pie. It's been in the display case since the Reagan administration. Slide it over to her. She eats it like she hasn't seen food in days. I lean against the pass-through window and watch her. Not in a creepy way. Okay, maybe a little creepy. I'm bored, and she's the only living thing here besides Shaky Pete. She catches me staring. Do I have filling on my face? No, just wondering what kind of night requires pie at 3 a.m. She sighs. A long, heavy exhale. The kind involving a 3-car pileup and a guy who thought he could fly. Did he fly? Briefly. Then gravity checked in. Dark humor. I like her immediately. I'm Artie, I say. Elena. She finishes the pie in 3 bites. Throws a $10 bill on the counter. Keep the change. Make sure the coffee is worse next time. She walks out. I watch the ambulance lights fade into the dark. Kevin walks out of the back, soaking wet. Bro, did you see the charts? Crypto is crashing. Kevin, a girl just spoke to me. Was she an alien? Or a Fed? She was a paramedic. Hot. Did she check your vitals? Shut up, Kevin. Spend the next night replaying the interaction. Analyze every word. Did I sound cool? No, I sounded like a guy who smells like onions. Because I am a guy who smells like onions. The next night, 3:15 a.m., she comes back, same exhausted look, same order. Coffee, pie. I made a fresh pot at 2:55 a.m. Just in case. Pour it. She tastes it. This is fresh. I asked for sludge. I failed you. I'll leave it on the burner for 6 hours next time. She almost smiles. It's a microscopic movement of her lips, but I catch it. How was the flying man? I ask. Still in ICU. How's the philosophy degree treating you? I freeze. How did you know? She points to the book on the counter I was reading. Camus. The Myth of Sisyphus. Light reading for a grease trap, she says. I like to contemplate the absurdity of existence while flipping burgers. Appropriate. My job is mostly cleaning up the absurdity of existence. We talk for 10 minutes. Realize she's smart. Whip smart. And cynical. My type exactly. She leaves again when her radio crackles. Duty calls. Try not to burn the place down, Sarge. She gave me a nickname. I am winning. Go home that morning and stare at my ceiling. My apartment looks like a cave. Pizza boxes. Stacks of VHS tapes. The Thing. Alien. Videodrome. Maybe I should clean. Throw away 3 pizza boxes. Exhausted. Go to sleep. Dream about making the perfect cherry pie. Weeks go by. It becomes a routine. She comes in 3 or 4 nights a week. Always between 3 and 4 a.m. Sometimes she stays for 5 minutes. Sometimes an hour if it's a slow night. I learn things about her. She's 25, dropped out of med school because she hated the politics, loves classic rock and hates modern pop, has a cat named Triage. I tell her about my VHS collection. Expect her to laugh. I love practical effects, she says. CGI blood looks like Kool-Aid. She is perfect. Kevin notices my mood improvement. You're simping for the ambulance girl, bro. It's not simping. It's an intellectual connection. You made her a smiley face out of bacon yesterday. It was ironic bacon. There is no such thing as ironic bacon. One Tuesday, she doesn't show up. I worry. Wednesday, no show. Thursday, nothing. Friday night, the door opens. She walks in, but she's limping, bandage on her forehead, arm in a sling. I rush out from behind the counter. Holy hell. Elena, what happened? She sits down heavily, winces. Drunk driver, T-boned the ambulance. Are you okay? I'm walking. My partner broke his leg. The patient didn't make it. Her eyes are glassy. She's holding it together by a thread. I don't ask if she wants coffee. I go to the back, fire up the grill. Make her the Artie special. It's not on the menu. Grilled cheese with 3 types of cheese. Bacon, tomato. On sourdough. Fry up some hash browns. Extra crispy. Bring it out to her. I didn't order this. On the house. Medicinal purposes. She looks at the sandwich, then looks at me, and she starts crying. Silent tears, just streaming down her face. I panic. Do I hug her? I smell like old fryer oil. I hand her a napkin. Is it the onions? I can take them off. She laughs through the tears. A wet, choking laugh. You're an idiot, Artie. I know. She eats the sandwich. All of it. Thank you, she whispers. Anytime. She looks me in the eye. No, really. This is the only good thing that happened this week. I'm glad I could be the cheese in your sandwich of misery. That was a terrible metaphor. I was a philosophy major, not an English major. She stays until my shift ends at 6 a.m. Sun is coming up. I can't drive, she admits. My car is in the shop and I took a cab here. I'll drive you, I say instantly. My car is a 2004 Honda Civic that sounds like a lawnmower, but it works. We walk to my car. It's filled with empty energy drink cans. I frantically clear the passenger seat. Welcome to the chariot of fire, I say. It smells like Monster Energy and desperation. My signature scent. Drive her to her apartment. It's in a nicer part of town than mine. Not hard. A cardboard box is nicer than my place. Pull up to the curb. Thanks for the ride. And the sandwich. Don't mention it. She hesitates. Hand on the door handle. You should come up. My brain stops. System failure. What? I have The Thing on Blu-ray. And I don't want to be alone right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Walk up to her apartment. It's clean, minimalist. Except for the cat, Triage, who immediately hisses at me. He hates men, Elena says. Smart cat. We sit on her couch. She puts the movie on. Within 10 minutes, she's asleep. Head on my shoulder. I don't move. I barely breathe. Watch the entire movie frozen like a statue so I don't wake her. My arm goes numb. Gangrene is a possibility. Worth it. She wakes up as the credits roll. Did I pass out? Yeah. You missed the part where the head crawls away. She looks up at me. We are very close. I can smell her shampoo. Vanilla and antiseptic. You stayed. You have comfortable cushions. She leans in. Kisses me. It's soft, tentative. I kiss back. My heart is beating so loud I'm worried it'll wake the neighbors. She pulls back. You taste like maple syrup. Occupational hazard. I like maple syrup. We kiss again. This time less soft. Fast forward 3 months. We are officially a thing. I spend more time at her place than mine. Triage the cat tolerates me now, mostly because I bribe him with high-quality tuna from the diner. Elena comes to the diner on her nights off, just to hang out. Kevin is jealous. You escaped the Matrix, Artie. You actually did it. I'm still flipping burgers, Kev. But things are changing. I'm happy, weirdly happy, but also insecure. Elena saves lives. She's a hero. I make cholesterol delivery systems. Meet her friends one night at a bar. They are all EMTs, nurses, firemen. High-stress, high-functioning people. So, Arthur, what do you do? I'm a chef, I lie. Where at? The Rusty Spoon. Silence. Oh, the diner by the highway? Good drunk food. They mean well, but it stings. Elena squeezes my hand under the table. He makes the best grilled cheese in the state, she says defensively. It's culinary art. I love her for it. But I feel like a fraud. Later that night, back at her place. You don't have to defend me, I say. I wasn't defending you. I was stating facts. I'm a line cook, Elle. I have a degree in asking useless questions and a job making useless food. She sits up. It's not useless. You feed people. You comfort them. Do you know how many nights that pie kept me from quitting? It's just pie. It's never just pie, Artie. She looks at me seriously. But if you're unhappy, change it. You're talented. At what? Flipping eggs? At flavors. You make weird stuff that tastes amazing. Remember those sriracha honey wings? Those were an experiment. They were genius. You should do something with that. The seed is planted. I start thinking. I hate the diner. I hate the grease. But I love cooking. Specifically, I love late-night food. The kind of food you crave when the world is ending or you're drunk at 2 a.m. Kevin is deep into a new crypto scheme. NFTs of sandwiches, bro. It's the future. Kevin, what if we sold actual sandwiches? That's so old school. I love it. Vintage. Start experimenting at the diner during the graveyard shift. Jerry, the owner, doesn't care as long as I don't burn the place down. He's too busy betting on horse races in Japan. I make kimchi Reubens, waffle iron mac and cheese, espresso rubbed burgers. Feed them to Elena and the other EMTs. Feed them to Shaky Pete. Pete stops shaking long enough to say, "This is the nectar of the gods. High praise from a man who drinks hand sanitizer." 6 months pass. I'm saving every penny. Stopped buying VHS tapes. Eating ramen daily. Elena notices. "Why are you starving yourself?" "I'm saving. For what? A ring?" She jokes, but her eyes go wide. "No. Well, maybe eventually. But right now, a truck." A truck? A food truck. The Midnight Munchies. Horror movie-themed comfort food. She stares at me, then smiles. The biggest smile I've ever seen. That is the most you idea ever. I love it. It's risky. I'd have to quit the diner. Do it. The diner is a sinkhole. I need capital. I have savings, she says. No, I can't take your money. It's an investment. I expect 10% interest and free grilled cheese for life. You already get free grilled cheese. Then I want 20% interest. We argue. I lose. We pool our money. Find an old taco truck on Craigslist. It looks like it was used to transport radioactive waste. But the engine runs. Buy it for $8,000. Kevin quits the diner to be my chief financial officer. Kevin, you are washing dishes and taking orders. No finance. Chief dish officer. Deal. We spend 2 months fixing the truck. Scrubbing. Painting. Paint it matte black with neon purple lettering. The Nightmare on Elm eats. No. Copyright issues. The Final Girl food truck. Slogan. Survive the night. Menu items. The Texas Chainsaw Brisket. The Necronom Nom icon. A burrito the size of a baby. Jason Voorhees fries. Elena helps on weekends. She paints the menu board. She's surprisingly artistic for someone who sets bones for a living. Jerry finds out I'm leaving. You'll be back, he grunts. Nobody leaves the spoon. Watch me, Jerry. Take the kid with you, he points to Kevin. He won't stop talking about the blockchain. Already done. Quit the diner. Terrifying freedom. First night of business. We park near the bar district. 11 p.m. Generator hums. Grill is hot. Kevin is wearing a t-shirt that says, "Ask me about my wiener." We sell hot dogs. Kevin? Change the shirt. It's marketing, Artie. People start coming out of the bars. Drunk, hungry people, my target demographic. They see the truck. They see the horror theme. Dude, is that Freddy Krueger on the side? First customer orders the Hellraiser burger. Jalapenos and ghost pepper sauce. I cook. The rhythm takes over. Sizzle. Flip. Sauce. Wrap. Handed out the window. Guy takes a bite. Oh my God. This burns. I love it. Line starts to form. It works. It actually works. We sell out by 2:30 a.m. Count the cash. We made more in one night than I made in a week at the diner. Elena shows up as we're cleaning, just getting off shift. I heard a rumor there's a new hotspot in town. Sorry, we're closed. Sold out. I know the owner. I think he can scrape something together. I make her a scream cheese sandwich. We sit on the back bumper of the truck, eating in the quiet of the city night. You did it, Artie. We did it. No, you cooked. I just bullied you into it. She leans her head on my shoulder. I'm proud of you. Felt good, man. Winter comes. Business slows down because nobody wants to stand outside in the cold. Panic sets in. Kevin, burn rate is too high. Should we mint a token? Burger coin. No tokens, Kevin. Elena suggests catering. Who wants horror food for catering? Office parties. Birthdays. Goths. She's right. We get booked for a death to my 20s, 30th birthday party. Then a weird corporate event for a gaming company. We survive the winter. Spring brings festivals. We are killing it. I hire another cook so I can actually sleep. Elena moves in with me. Well, we move into a new apartment. 2 bedrooms. One for sleeping, one for her art, and my VHS collection. Triage the cat accepts the move after I build him a throne out of cardboard boxes. One night, lying in bed. Remember when you were a grease wizard at the Spoon? Elena asks. I'm still a grease wizard. Just a mobile one. Yeah, but you're happier. I am. I'm thinking about going back to school, she says. Med school? Maybe. Or nursing practitioner. Something with more autonomy. Less lifting heavy stretchers. Do it. I'll sugar daddy you with burrito money. She laughs. Your burritos are good, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. 2 years pass. The truck is an institution. We have a permanent spot at the local brewery. I bought a second truck. The sequel. Kevin manages truck number 2. He finally stopped talking about crypto after he lost his life savings on a coin named after a hamster. He's actually a good manager. Who knew? I proposed to Elena. Not with a ring and a burger. That's tacky. Take her to the roof of our building. Picnic with the original order. Terrible black coffee and cherry pie. Why are we drinking garbage coffee? She asks. Nostalgia. It tastes like burnt hair. I love you, I say. I know. No, like, I want to do this forever. The bad coffee, the cats, the weird movies. Pull out the ring. It's vintage. Garnet and gold. Looks vaguely gothic. She cries. Yes, obviously. We get married on Halloween. Costume party reception. I dress as Ash from Evil Dead. She dresses as Ripley from Alien. Catering is provided by my own trucks. Best wedding ever. Jerry from the diner shows up. He's wearing a tracksuit and looking rough. I knew you'd make it, kid, he lies. Thanks, Jerry. You hiring? I lost the diner in a poker game. I hired Jerry to drive the supply van. Life is weird. Be me, now 30. Own a small fleet of 3 trucks and a brick-and-mortar location called The Final Girl. It's a horror-themed diner. Better lighting than the Spoon, better food. Elena is a nurse practitioner now. She works normal hours. We see the sun together. It's nice. We have a kid on the way, discussing names. We are not naming him Damien, Elena says. What about Jason? No. Freddie? We are naming him Sam. Sam? Boring. Sam from Trick or Treat. Oh, acceptable. Sitting in my office at the restaurant, looking at the security cam feed. It's 3 a.m. See a young guy in the kitchen. Looks tired. Looks like he hates his life. Reminds me of me. Walk out to the kitchen. Hey, Mike. He jumps. Sorry, boss. Just cleaning. You like working here? It's a job. Pays the rent. What do you actually want to do? He hesitates. I draw comics. Graphic novels. Let me see. He shows me his sketchbook. It's dark, gritty, amazing stuff. We need new menu art, I say. And a mural for the back wall. Really? I'll pay you double your hourly rate for the art hours. He lights up. The cycle continues. Go home to my wife. She's asleep, triage curled up on her feet. Crawl into bed. Smell of vanilla and antiseptic is gone. Now she smells like lavender and peace. Thinking about how I almost stayed in that diner forever. Thinking about the 3 a.m. pie order that changed everything. Thinking about how being a weirdo with a niche obsession actually paid off. My face when the loser ending was actually the prologue to the winner run. Life is terrifying. Like a horror movie. But if you have a good partner and a chainsaw, metaphorical, you can survive the sequel. Close eyes. Sleep without nightmares. Except for the one where Kevin invents a new crypto. That one is truly scary. But I wake up, and it's just a dream. Life is good.